Have you ever contemplated what your love life might look like if you examined it through the lens of an ancient philosopher? Today we embark on a journey to explore a perspective that originated long ago but remains profoundly relevant: Stoicism. This philosophical school, born in ancient Greece and thriving in ancient Rome, delved not only into inquiries about the cosmos and the meaning of life, but also into the intricacies of our emotions and relationships. The Stoics believed that life should be lived in harmony with nature, and our emotions, including love and sexual attraction, should be comprehended and managed with wisdom. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that originated in Greece and thrived in Rome, wasn't only concerned with questions regarding the universe and the meaning of life. It also delved deeply into the complexities of human emotions and relationships. For the Stoics, life was not merely about pursuing answers to existential questions, but also about gaining insights into the intricate tapestry of our emotions and connections with others. While Stoicism has often been associated with self-control and detachment, it also offered profound insights into love and sexuality. These Stoic teachings provide us with a unique perspective on love, one that emphasizes self-mastery, respect, and a deeper understanding of human nature. The Stoics believed that love, like all aspects of life, should be approached with conscious awareness and self-discipline. Love and sexual desire, according to the Stoics, were not fleeting impulses to be blindly followed, but opportunities to practice virtue, self-control, and to recognize the common humanity we share with others. In the eyes of the Stoics, love was a powerful force that needed to be understood and harnessed, not a wild passion to be surrendered to. They believed that love, when guided by reason and virtue, could lead to profound connections and personal growth. Love was not simply a source of pleasure or procreation. It was a means of connecting with the natural order of the universe. Sexuality, in Stoic philosophy, was not viewed as a mere physical act or a superficial attraction. It was seen as a manifestation of the natural order of the cosmos, part of the constant flow of causes and effects that govern the universe. In this context, sexuality was not just a momentary physical encounter, but a profound expression of the universe's desire to perpetuate life. The Stoic perspective on sexuality encouraged individuals to see it as something transcendent, a connection to something larger than themselves, the rhythm and harmony of the cosmos. When viewed through this lens, sexuality was not just about individual pleasure or procreation. It was a way of participating in the grand tapestry of nature. It reminded us that our sexuality, like all aspects of our existence, provided an opportunity to live in harmony with the universe and with our true selves. So, if you've ever found yourself perplexed or bewildered by matters of love and relationships, or if you're seeking a fresh and profound outlook, join me on this exploration of love and sexuality through the Stoic perspective. But what is the connection between our sexuality and our desires? For the Stoics, it was essential to comprehend human nature to lead a virtuous life. They believed that we are born with certain inclinations and desires that are, in themselves, morally neutral. What truly matters is how we choose to respond and act in relation to these desires. When we speak of desire, especially sexual desire, it's important to recognize that the Stoics did not view it as something to be rejected or considered inherently negative. Instead, they regarded it as an integral part of human nature. However, what set individuals apart, according to Stoic philosophy, was how they chose to act in response to these desires. Beyond accepting desire as a natural aspect of human existence, the Stoics held a broader view of sexuality, one that was interconnected with the cosmos. They believed that everything in the universe adhered to an order established by nature, a continuous flow of causes and effects. In this context, sexuality was not just a physical act or a fleeting attraction. It was a manifestation of nature's intention to perpetuate life. This Stoic perspective elevated sexuality to a transcendent level, beyond mere pleasure or procreation. It became a form of connection with something greater than oneself, the grand design and rhythm of the cosmos. Consequently, when we approach sexuality from a Stoic standpoint, we are not merely addressing individual acts or desires, we are recognizing how it harmonizes with the larger canvas of nature. This perspective serves as a reminder that ultimately, our sexuality, just like any other aspect of our existence, provides an opportunity to live in harmony with the universe and with our own inner selves. Have you ever encountered the term Stoic love? The Stoics, known for their emphasis on self-control and detachment, might not seem like the most obvious proponents of passionate love. However, their philosophy offers a unique perspective on love, one that encourages us to love more deeply and meaningfully. Seneca, one of the most prominent Stoics, once said, "It is not because we do not dare, it is because we do not dare enough." This statement reminds us of the importance of not rejecting our emotions, but guiding them and giving them direction. The key idea is not to be enslaved by uncontrollable passions. Love, when impulsive and thoughtless, can lead to hasty decisions, obsession, and even despair. However, when we approach love with Stoic wisdom, we can love deeply without losing our inner peace. This is what Stoics refer to as detached love, loving without expecting something in return, without trying to possess or control the other person, but simply appreciating their presence and cherishing the shared moments. In this context, it's impossible not to mention Epictetus, whose reflections on love and desire are among the deepest. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do for what you want and what you can do. This quote highlights the importance of aligning our actions with our true values and desires, a fundamental element of Stoic philosophy when it comes to love and affection. Precisely when we apply this to love, it suggests that instead of trying to shape the relationship according to our desires or expectations, we should learn to love and appreciate things as they are. We should accept the impermanence of relationships, acknowledge the possibility of change or even ending, and choose to love nonetheless. This approach resonates with the idea of detached love, enjoying the present, accepting that the future is uncertain, and loving without trying to control the course of the relationship. In the Stoic context, detachment does not mean a lack of attention or affection. On the contrary, it means loving in a freer and more authentic way. It's the ability to enjoy the present without constantly worrying about the future, to appreciate the person you love without trying to change them, and to realize that true love is not possessive but liberating. In short, the Stoics offer a unique perspective on love, an intensely passionate yet balanced and centered perspective. It reminds us that love, in its purest form, is a celebration of life and our connections with others. When we experience it from this place of wisdom and detachment, it becomes one of the most enriching and transformative experiences of our lives. As for marriage and family, in Stoic thought, it's important to emphasize that these institutions were not just seen as the union of two people in love, but also as a commitment to society and the continuity of humanity. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, described marriage as an act of nature aimed at the perpetuation of the species. He didn't view it as a mere social convention, but as an integral part of cosmic harmony and the natural order of things. From this perspective, the duties and responsibilities of marriage were not considered burdens, but opportunities for personal growth and contributions to the common good. For the Stoics, fidelity, mutual respect, support, and commitment were essential for the success of a marriage. A strong marriage was built on virtue, mutual understanding, and a commitment to working together for the greater good of both the couple and the community. When it came to education and raising children, the Stoics held an equally profound and balanced perspective. They firmly believed that children were not little adults, but beings in development who needed guidance, love, and most importantly, good role models. Seneca famously said, Children learn more from what you are than what you teach. In other words, the behavior and actions of parents are the first life lessons children receive. In this perspective, educating a child was not just about imparting knowledge, but also about instilling values, setting an example, and preparing them to face life with wisdom and resilience. The Stoics advocated for an education that cultivated virtue, self-mastery, and the ability to confront adversity with equanimity. In summary, the Stoic view of marriage and family was a combination of commitment to nature, society, and the individual. It wasn't just about fulfilling roles or adhering to conventions, but about living by principles that enrich the lives of individuals and the community as a whole. This perspective, though ancient, remains remarkably relevant in today's world, offering a refreshing approach to fully experiencing relationships and family responsibilities. It's important to remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: "What is not good for the beehive is not good for the bee." This simple reflection encourages us to see love and relationships not only from an individual perspective, but also from a collective one, reminding us that what is good for one should be good for the other, and vice versa. Seneca, on the other hand, advised us that wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. In the context of love, this reflection invites us to treat our partner with kindness, understanding, and respect at all times, recognizing their humanity and value in our lives. But how can we apply this advice in our current relationships? Here are some ideas based on Stoic thinking. Value the present. Appreciate every moment spent with your partner. Live in the present and don't let worries or future expectations compromise your current happiness. Self-mastery. Cultivate self-control in love. Avoid letting jealousy, anger, or unfounded resentment take over. Foster patience and realize that everyone, including you, is imperfect. Love without attachment. As Epictetus taught, don't become too attached to external things, including relationships. Love passionately, but always be ready to accept changes with serenity. Cultivate communication. While the Stoics didn't directly address communication in relationships, they emphasized wisdom and understanding in daily life. Open and honest, communication is essential for understanding and being understood. Seek mutual fulfillment. Love is not just about having butterflies in your stomach. It's also about growing together as individuals. As Marcus Aurelius said, seek what is beneficial for both of you and foster mutual improvement in the relationship. In conclusion, Stoic wisdom invites us to approach love and relationships with authenticity, understanding, and growth. While the Stoics lived millennia ago, their lessons remain a valuable compass in the complex labyrinth of love in today's world. By adopting this wisdom, we may find deeper, more meaningful, and more balanced love in our lives. Before I go, please confirm your subscription to the channel. Take care of yourself, and see you soon.